What are angels? Are they creatures of God that are distinct from humanity? Will we always be below the angels? Why and for what purpose did God create them? Do angels really exist? I appreciate your company and kindly ask that you subscribe and hit the like button at the end of the video if you enjoyed it, as this is how you can support the channel. Thank you very much. The Bible mentions angels as benevolent workers, coming from the highest heavens. Great artists painted them with large white wings. They shine, but have a human appearance. The collective imagination of humanity from centuries past absorbed these images, making angels more mystical than they should be. In the Bible, angels are always described as men with resplendent garments, sent by God to aid humans. They appear and disappear like magic, causing wonder and feeding the imagination. But what are angels really? Using reason and based on God's perfect justice, a question arises: could angels really be separate beings, already perfect and distant from humans? If the answer is affirmative, it would raise doubts about divine justice. While humanity is created imperfect, ignorant, and traverses its existence amid great trials and sufferings, would angels have been created perfect and lived in eternal happiness since always? It doesn't seem fair and sensible, and what merit would angels have? Why such privileges? From these inquiries, arises the concept that angels are creatures of God, who also belong to humanity, but reach the highest level of enlightenment and happiness through their own merits. After all, what better way to improve oneself than through experience? Yes, angels exist, and they are spiritual beings, but so are we. What sets us apart from them is the degree of development and improvement acquired over time. Angels, like all spirits, were also created simple and ignorant. However, they have a long journey of study and learning, pain and growth. Having shed all human imperfections, the spirit reaches the level of an angel or a pure spirit, perfection relative to humanity. In communion with the Creator, angels are faithful workers, instruments of the Most High. To conclude this brief study on what angels are, let's consider some words found in the book, Heaven and Hell, from the codification of Spiritism. Humanity is not limited to Earth. It inhabits innumerable worlds that circulate in space. It has already inhabited vanished ones and will inhabit those that will form. God has been creating for all eternity and will create without ceasing. Long before Earth existed, and however remote we suppose it, other worlds existed, where incarnated spirits went through the same phases that those of more recent formation now undergo, reaching their end before we had even left the Creator's hands. From all eternity there have been pure spirits or angels, but their human existence lost in the infinite past, leads us to think of them as if they had always been angels. Thus is fulfilled the great law of the unity of creation: God has never been inactive and has always had pure spirits, experienced and enlightened, to transmit his orders and direct the universe, from governing worlds to the smallest details. God also did not need to create privileged beings exempt from obligations. All, old and new, earned their positions in the struggle and through their own merit. Everyone, in the end, is a child of his works. Thus, the sovereign justice of God is also fulfilled. To conclude, let us also work to get closer and closer to the Creator, striving to achieve angelhood. This is the plan and destiny for all of us. To gravitate towards divine unity is our irrefutable commitment. The time required for each individual spirit will be determined by their own achievements. The most determined and hardworking will progress more quickly. Despite the long journey, we have eternity ahead of us. So, let us continue on the path of light. Thank you for staying until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to help spread good words and positive energy. I hope to see you in the next video. God willing.